Hello, hola, welcome back to Lifestyle by Budgeting. My name is Janai from the beautiful Garden State, and today we're going to be budgeting for our second and third paycheck of June. Sorry I didn't put out anything for the second paycheck of June, but it was a little hectic. You know how it is when the sun is out. So, but I do still want to go over with you guys what had happened at that check and what is going to happen now in this week's check. So let's open up here. I should have everything tabbed to my entryway. This is on my layout for the month. Ooh, sorry. All over the place. Okay. Okay, guys. So here for the week of the 15th, I'm just going to slide this over a bit. And yes, I did get a new calculator. I got it on Amazon. I think like less than 10 bucks or so. If you guys are interested, let me know and I'll give you the link. So for the week of the 15th, I did get paid. Let me turn this a little bit more to the side. Am I still in frame? Yeah, okay. So I did get paid $1,960. Very good. I got an OT in. Now, because last check wasn't as high of a number, which was still good, but wasn't as high of a number, this check I am gonna have to make up some of the bills so that this check, it doesn't feel the full burden. You'll see what I'm talking about. So for this check, we did pay $390 in tuition. We paid $100 for our susu. Our envelope only received $200, which is not bad. I'm still grateful for whatever we can put aside for that. My optimum is usually 47, but it actually came out to 49. Not sure why. They say there's no changes, so maybe it's just like a one-time fluke or something. The subscriptions, we put in 26. Oh, and the phone 130. Alrighty, so with that being said, oh, also the rent was 1,000. Because it's usually $1,865. I do $935, but I think I mentioned before, I was locked out of my apartment, and to get in is a service fee, so I had to round it out to 2,000. So now if we add up all that we did, so 1960 minus the 1,000 minus the 130 minus the 49 minus the 26 minus the 390 minus the 100 minus the 200, we have a remainder of $65. Do you see how fast 1960 goes? It's crazy, right? So for this $65, I am going to split it into my sinking funds. I am going to give emergency 10. I'm going to give Marley 10. And then escuela, I'm going to give it 65. I'm sorry, 45. Yeah. So 65 minus the 10, minus the 10, minus the 45. And we have zeroed out that. These bills have been paid, but this money I have not yet stopped. I'm probably going to do a combo video like I am doing now for my cash stuffing. But now let's get into this week's paycheck on the 29th, because this new job I get paid on Thursdays. It's not really new anymore, but in my job I get paid on Thursdays. So for this check, I was able to cash out, let me put this calculator down, 2,152, and it's a golden month, so we have an extra check. So happy, I'm so excited, I'm so thankful, I'm so grateful. This check, I did make sure I try to work, because like I said, this check wasn't too high, so some bills are still, need to be paid. So I had paid it off with this check, but I still wanted to really knock out some savings challenges. That was my goal in the beginning of the month, to be able to knock out some savings challenges or bulk up some envelopes, because three checks don't come around so often. So especially when you're a bi-weekly budgeter, you have to take advantage of these opportunities. So I made sure I put in work. I mean, I always put in work, but I put in work. Alrighty, so for this check, we paid off the insurance for $209, car note $476, PNC and G80, tuition of course $390, Susu $100, and for my cash envelopes, I was able to give us $300. So that is very exciting, very cool. Like, I feel like I'm definitely gonna be able to eat out a couple more times than usual. And my son and I, we love Panera. Like, we just love all the good stuff. So for this check, now let's see how much we have remaining after these bills were paid. So $21.52 minus the $209 minus the $476 minus the $80 minus the $390 minus the $100 minus the $300, we have a remainder of $597, guys. This is insane. This is insane. $597 able to go into sinking funds and savings challenges, and I am just so excited, so thankful, grateful, and blessed. And the way I divided that money up was emergency is gonna get 20. So I'm starting to feel like everyone's gonna get a little love this time. Casita is going to get 10. 1 month is gonna get 10. Auto maintenance is gonna get 10. I'm going to get 10. Watch out. Marley's gonna get 20. Medical is gonna get 12. Now, these categories here, Adventures, Christmas, Clothing, Gifts, they're not going to get any because I intend on finishing some of the savings challenges that's going to go into these envelopes. So that's going to be very exciting to accomplish. Stay tuned for that. And then Escuela is going to get 30, which should finish out the envelope. So that's also very exciting. So now let's subtract how much we're putting into sinking funds, and then the remainder we're going to put it into our savings challenges. So the 597 minus the 20 minus 10 for Casita, 10 for 1 month ahead, 10 for auto, 10 for me, 20 for Marley, 12 for medical, and 30 for Escuela. We have a remainder of 475 able to go into our savings challenges, guys. That is crazy. That is good stuff. That is what dreams are made of. It's definitely super exciting. Like I said, I'm very grateful. I'm very thankful. I'm very blessed. Overtime's not always given, so whenever it is, I do try to sign up, but then I do try to keep in mind, like, I have my son. I don't want to give my all to work, because you could work, and then for what? You know what I mean? But I am grateful whenever I am able to find the time and to do so. Alrighty, guys. So now that we have all our numbers filled in, what I like to do at the end of the month is try to zero out our budget and make sure that everything came out to the T, because this is I like to do a zero-based budget as much as possible. Things happen, but let's just see. So let's see how far we've made it. Okay, so if we tally up our incomes, 1724 plus 1960 plus 2152 means I made $5,836 this month, and that is crazy. That's crazy, guys. That's crazy. You know what's so crazy? You would think I would have so much more money to like stuff, but it's just my expenses are at the moment are just a bit high. I do only have, I'm gonna try to do a financial update for you guys, but I believe I only have a couple more months left on my auto loan, like maybe 3 or 4 payments left. And then tuition for my son's daycare is just about 2 more months until he starts pre-K 3, which over here is free, so that is exciting. So now let's tally up our expenses and see how we got there. So $2,000 for rent, $130 for the phone, $49 for the Wi-Fi, $26 for the subscriptions, $209 for insurance. And actually July is gonna be my last month with $209, and then it's gonna renew for August. So let's see. I really hope they don't bump it up, because like I don't have $1 more to give. Like I just really don't. So fingers crossed. $470. Oop. Oh no, gotta do it all over again. Sorry guys. $2,000 plus $130 plus $49 plus $26 plus $209 plus $476 plus the $80 plus $390 plus $390 plus $390 plus $300 for the susu that I can, you know, semi figure out. Plus envelopes was 4 plus the 3,700 equals our expenses was $5,140. That's crazy. Usually it's not this high, but like I said, because there was 3 checks, that means I had to pay tuition 3 times, the susu 3 times, 3 times for the cash envelope, and a little bit more because of the rent. But my expenses are usually around $4,000, in case you're new to my channel, which is still pretty high, but you know, I'm trying. So $5,140 in expenses. And then in sinking funds and savings challenge, let's add up how much we were able to put towards that. So I think I'm just gonna add up as I go, or I can write it down here. Maybe that'll be easier for you guys to see. So 5 plus 10 plus 20. So Marley got 35. I'm sorry, emergency got 35. This had 15. 1 month 15. Auto 15. Got 15. Marley got 35. Medical got 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Escuela got the 75. Savings challenge for 75. You know what's crazy? I could make an additional car note with this money, because that is my payment. I just realized that I could have made an extra payment to get us to, you know, our goal, which is to be debt free. But you know, I work so hard. I really want to have some money in my envelopes. I know that may sound so vain, but I'm gonna continue with this plan. Alrighty, so now let's add up how much we had here. 35 plus 15 plus 15 plus 15 plus 15 plus 35 plus 16 plus 75 plus 475 equals 696 this month. Very good, Junaidi. Very good. I won't ever see that number again. I'm letting you guys know now. Well, maybe like towards the, like, maybe I want to say winter time, but I don't know. We'll see. So now let's add up our expenses, plus we were able to pocket for our sinking funds and savings challenges, and hopefully it equals out to our income. Because if not, then I must have pulled money from somewhere, or I spent money that I shouldn't have. So let's see, 5140 plus the 696 equals 5,836. Perfect, on the money. Now that does not always happen. It's just been happening for me like the past 2 months, because I really am trying to be on it. But if it doesn't always happen for you, it's okay. It does not always happen for me either. It does not. You know, like don't be too hard on yourself. This does not always happen, but I am very excited that it did. Sorry about that, I moved you guys. So yeah, so this is exciting. Great numbers. We did really good this month. I'm really proud of myself. And thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure you guys come back for the cash stuffing. It's going to be a good one.